Hi. I'm sure it's no surprise when I say this, but Sniper's really good. He can one-shot any class at any range, and because of a certain crisis we're going through, more players know that fact than ever before. But surprisingly, I never see snipers actually utilizing that range. And I'm not talking about long range. Here's the mindset of most snipers. Enemy far away? Good. Enemy not far away? Bad. And although this is partially true, the sniper does have some close quarters options. He can use a melee, Girardi, SMG, leave game, body shot, or just try to damage surf, but there's one more option that's better than the rest. It could be inconsistent or consistent, reliable or unreliable, and you could probably guess it based on a title. However, let's start with this scenario. When you're playing sniper, and a bad guy is right in front of you, what is your best option? Let's start with the most common choice. It sucks. Kind of. See, as a sniper, you have 3 effective ranges. The rifles are meant for long range, SMGs for mid range, and melee weapons for close range, or melee range. If someone happens to be 2 inches in front of you, meleeing them is probably the best option. But, problem is, good players know that too. A good player simply won't give you the chance. And because the sniper's walking speed is literally average, you'll only catch up to the classes you probably shouldn't be chasing. So what now? Well, if someone's right outside your melee range, then they're mid-range. And that means it's time for the... Yeah, this one's not any better. You'll see people use the SMG as a way to finish off a low health target, but by itself, it has some of the lowest damage output in the game. Every other class has something that outperforms or at least matches its DPS. Even the medic's syringe gun does more damage. Though none of this should really come as a surprise. The SMG isn't made to be the sniper's main damage dealer, but even as a finisher, it just falls flat compared to, say, a body shot. Now for the record, I do not condone this behavior. Seeing a 1 HP enemy and going for a body shot instead of a headshot? Ugh. Who am I, the king of... lame? I do have to acknowledge that it is a solid finisher. You shouldn't be body shotting bad guys all the time, but in a scenario where you headshot a soldier, pyro, or demo, following it up with a quick body shot will usually finish the job. And speaking of headshots, did you know that a quick scope can one-shot 5 out of the 9 classes? Doesn't matter the distance. All it takes is one well-aimed click and these guys are toast. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, if someone's really far away, obviously it's your best option. But if someone's a little closer, let's say mid-range, why not just headshot them anyway? It's definitely more effective than an SMG, and usually good players won't go into your melee range, but if they do, they're probably in a good enough position to where they won't die to a single melee hit. So you might as well go for it. Yeah, these situations are unfavorable, but going for a headshot gives you a chance to win. And here's another scenario. Let's say a soldier is jumping at you. If you hit a body shot, you either die or maybe surf his rocket to merely escape. But if you hit a headshot while he's still airborne, you either kill him or he'll have less than 50 health before he even touches you. The roles are reversed in this clip, though I think it'll get my point across. I jump at this sniper who's scoped in looking right at me.
See ya.
But as I get closer, he unscopes and goes for a body shot. He whiffs it, so he pulls out his melee weapon, that I can't show on YouTube, and hits me, but I just jump away. Now, let's see what he could have done. Remember that thing I said about ranges? Forget all of it. Headshots are just better in so many situations. There's a scout in your face, just headshot him. Enemy scout is pestering you, a headshot will do the trick. But what if a scout gets close? It's headshot time. Imagine a scout's, like, trying to get you. Sorry, I just have a lot of scout clips. It does make sense though. In this matchup, at this range, usually your only option is a headshot. Sure, I have a ton of clips where I miss the shot and die, but I have barely any clips of me winning it without a headshot. And this is my point. In most situations, a headshot is the only option that gives you a positive outcome. You might not always hit these crazy shots, especially if you're facing Mr. 10,000 hours, but at least when you go for a headshot, you're relying on skill instead of hoping the enemy makes a mistake. And I'd take skill over luck any day. I didn't even see that guy on my screen. This video was obviously inspired by a bunch of TF2 YouTubers like Uncle Dane, Lazy Purple, and Soundsmith. If you liked it, let me know. I'm showing a few comments here from you guys that I really liked reading. Anywho, I'm trying to upload quality content monthly, but maybe I'll make a few lower effort videos in between. That's about it for me. So here's a few quotes from my friends that kept me motivated. See ya.